Hi, this is Adewale Ademiwa from Stresstherapist.net, and I've got a question for you. How do you break out of the cycle where your life, as a result of having depression, makes you more depressed? Or better, how do you keep yourself well if depression stops you from having a life you're happy with, and not having a life you're happy with makes you depressed? You work really hard to take back control of the things in your life. You read dozens of self-help books trying to do everything they say. And you can spend years trying to talk yourself out of being depressed, only to find that nothing works. So today, I'm going to reveal 2 crucial steps to break out of the cycle of depression permanently. And I know that sounds impossible right now, but bear with me to the end of this video. Because you see, there's this physical health connection to depression that we don't usually look at. Because depression is not like a broken leg. Depression feels abstract, so you try to deal with it in an abstract way. And that's the big mistake. Because depression affects your whole body in a massively physical way. And ignoring this physical aspect of depression when looking for a solution is like pouring water into a basket. All your efforts will go to waste. The truth is that depression literally creates a change in the physical structure of your body. And over time, this has a negative impact on the elasticity of your body to bounce back and heal itself. Your ways of thinking and reacting to things and making decisions literally makes an imprint on the structure of your genes. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a stem cell biologist, explains it this way. He explains that at any given moment, our thoughts have a potential to change our body's chemistry, which in turn then changes the programming within our genes. And this is why after some time of experiencing depression, you begin to feel like there's something systematically wrong with you, because you can't handle the normal ups and downs of life as people around you seem to be able to do. You see, if you believe that depression is just an emotional thing, just a thing of the mind, you'll be tricked into dealing with depression in an abstract way. To deal with depression effectively, you've got to bring it out of the abstract world and address it tangibly. What do I mean by this? I'll explain. You see, the irony of depression is that it can be kick-started by many things. It could be your physical health illnesses, or it could be a traumatic experience, and it could be because it's a family trend. In the end, all of these things cause you to fall into a cycle where your body's biology eventually starts to sabotage your body's psychology. And then your body's psychology continues to sabotage your body's biology and creates a cycle that gets worse over time. This is how the downward spiral of depression is created. So your psychology comprises of your beliefs, your thoughts, your perceptions of everything going around you, the way you see yourself, the way you see other people around you, the way you think of other people around you, and the way you interpret the impact of life on you. And your biology is simply the organic structures of your body and how they all function together in unity. Let's assume that this scale here represents the drop in mood you experience. At the top of this scale, you're feeling just okay, but as your mood drops, you start to feel increasingly low, empty, and at the lowest point, maybe even suicidal. But what's really going on here is that the lower you get, the more your body's biological functions become increasingly sabotaged. You slowly lose your ability to stay in control with positive thoughts and positive feelings. Your beliefs just become darker. And as this spirals downwards, your whole body's ability to function shuts down. This experience is purely because your whole body is being sabotaged biologically. And if this up and down experience of depression goes unchecked for a while, your genes become affected in a way that your whole body can start to experience relapses of depression without any external triggers. At this stage, you no longer have a say in whether you get depressed or not. Depression forces your mind and body to follow patterns that keeps you unwell without you even realizing it. But the good thing, there's hope. If you can do certain things to halt and turn around the biological attack that's happening, you'll notice that you've got the power to improve your mood, your energy levels, and your passion. So, here's how you can start taking control back from depression and start making things work better in your favor. To become effective at stopping your depressive relapses, you've got to take these two crucial steps. Step 1, you've got to become a master tamer of your body's biological stress. And step 2, you've got to become a master over your body's psychological stress. If you make the mistake of placing all your efforts on just stopping the psychological or mental stress, maybe by going to counseling or any other talking therapy for that matter, and you don't master your body's biological stress, you risk depression coming back again. In the same way, if you focus just on your body's biological stress, maybe by doing relaxation strategies or doing exercises, this might give you some relief, but it will never protect you from future relapses. These two steps, working on your biology and your psychology, go hand in hand. And all through the course of the next 4 videos in this series, I'll be explaining the exact things you've got to do to master these 2 steps effectively. So, if you've ever wondered, how do you get your ambition, energy, and drive back? Or how do you break out of that place where you lose the will to live? Or how do you overcome the mental exhaustion, the lack of motivation you feel when you get depressed? How do you ensure you can start and keep enjoying your life and get out of this recurring passiveness that can get extremely frustrating? If you've had any of these questions, the next 4 videos in this series will give you clear, detailed solutions you can start using today. So, I'll see you in the next video.